Hi guys! Here's a quick explanation of the different rarity card types in One Piece. So to begin with, let's start with the base card or the common cards. You can see it's a common card by looking at the bottom right corner, and you see the code C, which means common. And they're the most numerous cards that you can pull from a box set or from a single pack. And higher than common is the uncommon types. So here are examples. Again, you can see at the bottom right corner the code UC, which means uncommon. They're also quite numerous in a box set or a single pack. And higher than uncommon and uncommon is what we call the rare type. Here are examples. And again, look at the bottom right corner and you can see the code or the letter R, which means rare. Okay. Now, higher than rare is the leader type. Here are examples of the leader cards. So it's less likely that you'll be able to pull it up from a single pack. But they're also quite numerous, but less numerous than common, uncommon, rare types. And you can also see, aside from the code L at the bottom right corner, which means leader, you can also look at the back of the card and it's color red. That means they're the leader. They're very important when you're playing a game in One Piece, because other cards, it's color blue. Okay, so it's only the leader cards who are in color red. Next is, after the rare, the leader, we go to the super rare. Okay, here are examples. So you have less chance of pulling it up on a single pack, but you will still be able to do it, but they are rarer than the other card types mentioned already. So here are examples. Again, you can look at the bottom right corner and you can see the code or the letters SR, which means super rare. Okay, and above super rare is what we call the secret rare. Okay, you can look again at the bottom right corner. You can see SEC, which means it's super rare, higher than the super rare, and it's actually also less likely that you'll be able to pull it in a single pack. But you should be able to get one or two on a single box set. The next one, of course, it's also noteworthy to mention that we have also what we call the parallel or alternate art. So this is an example of an alternate art. You can see that there's an SR at the bottom right corner, which means it's a super rare, but there's a star above it, which means it's an alternate art. Okay, so this is the base super rare card. Okay, everything is the same between them. The only difference is the art. So this one is the base super rare, and then this one is an alternate art. It's also much sought after by collectors because it's rarer than this one. So that's why this one fetches a higher price. And higher than the alternate art or the parallel art card is what we call the special rare. I don't have that one because it's too expensive for me as of now, and I haven't been able to pull it up on a single pack or a box set. So I'll just post a picture here as an example. Okay, so after higher than super rare is actually what we call the manga rare, and it's also the most sought after card right now because it's the rarest. It's very hard to pull. And aside from these rarity card types that I've mentioned, there's also what we call the promotional cards. Here are an example. Here are examples, and you can see the letter P on the bottom right corner, and you will know that it's a promotional card. Some of them are sought after because they are limited copies. They've been released because of some promotions, like for example McDonald's or a sports event or even a tournament event, something like that. Okay, so there are also other card types to mention, like this one, the Dawn cards. And you can see that it's a Dawn card. At the back of its, the color of the back of its card is white. So basically, those are the usual card types in One Piece. All right. So again, happy collecting. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.